Boxmining, folks, the most punchable face on YouTube is back with a very punchable thumbnail. I feel relieved that crypto dumped massively yesterday. So for us, like we're in Asia, so at night we saw Bitcoin prices just collapsing as news seemed to circulate to say, and I would say that's very unwarranted too. Seem to say that the ETF is kaput, like, at least for January, So right now we have the prices just crypto across the board, every single coin, almost okay, fine, almost every single coin. Let's not be overly dramatic here. Almost every single coin is falling dramatically. Now, is that good? Is that bad? Why do I feel a little bit of relief that this is happening? Honestly, it's because I felt like I wasn't super ready. So you look at Bitcoin, you look at the prices. It was a massive dump. It was a massive dump, and there was a massive liquidation too. We actually we'll look at today's today. I just want to do a very quick roundup on the news and everything. I'm not gonna make this episode super long. I feel like it's good short and sweet, but obviously that huge dump downwards. But it really means that as a community, we have a huge amount of time to position ourselves better. I feel like, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I was very rushed last 2 months to try to get into as good as position as possible. I felt like we don't really. I feel like even why it's a little bit harder for me as well is because I'm trying to run a company now, and you have to have the right people in the right places. And I definitely felt like I didn't have like if the ETF were to come, I don't think all my pieces would be perfect. And I feel like I speak the same for everyone else here too. It's like I feel like the community wasn't ready. The Even in terms of the search terms, like the community, the general public, if the ETF were to come right now, right, a lot of people will miss out on that. They'll be like the interest in Bitcoin just wasn't there, right? We expected the interest in Bitcoin to just go up. Let me throw this up for you guys here. This is the search for Bitcoin over the past 12 months worldwide data. We would expect that towards the end of December, the chart to go up above here. I mean, let me just move my face so you guys can see this a little bit better. I just realized that it's a little bit weird here, but yeah, like you expect Bitcoin to the interest in Bitcoin to go up and go beyond that of this chart, right? Like, or at least this spike to make the rest of the chart look tiny. This is kind of what happened all the way like 5 years ago, and it's like you can just see that drastic climb in interest in Bitcoin, right? And this was 2020. It wasn't even that big. I mean, 2017 was just insane, right? But we didn't see that. Like, look at this here. Oh man, I gotta move myself a little bit more here. There we go. That looks good. So look at the interest in Bitcoin. We just weren't there yet. So in many senses, if the ETF were to come, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't get in on the wave up. They'll probably get on the peak, right? So I feel like I actually feel very relieved that we had this minor correction, and I feel like this correction was nowhere near as big as a lot of people are probably making it sound. I feel like I see on Twitter people being overly dramatic. Oh my God, I sold. Oh my God, it's like the end of the world. But yeah, it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. So, anyways, this is a good. We have some comments coming in. We got Stan says, "Hi, yo, Michael." Crypto Chim says, "The shakeout before the God candle." I totally agree here, and we can take a little bit of analysis, right? So that's kind of the point of this video. Let me move my head back over here, but I feel like smash up the like, say hi, guys, welcome back to the stream. I need to get I need to get back to these stream etiquettes. I just like keep people like smash up the likes back to YouTube. But anyways, I just want to get straight to the chase today. But this was kind of an interesting article on Cointelegraph from William Subergs. He says the Bitcoin ETF did not cause the 8% BTC crash analysis. All right. TLDR of this long summary. And I thought this was a very like it's a very nicely titled article. But we're all looking at this drastic decline, and he kind of asserts that this collapse in the price of Bitcoin, that's like this sudden two massive candles down, that's not due to the report, but rather due to over leverage. And I kind of feel like that's given. I mean, the markets right now are heavily over leveraged. And we kind of saw this, right? All the traders that are very experienced, they see that this market has a lot of leverage. Because the number of organic trades, let's look at the number of like organic or retail trades, it's not there yet. So a lot of the rally up, and especially coming to January the 10th, that was taking up leverage positions for sure. Look at this spike up, right? And I feel like it's a case where, like, I have an analogy for you guys. It's almost like a roulette table, okay? I'm not promoting gambling here, but I'm just making this as an analogy, right? You bet on numbers, right? Let's just say the community kind of tends to like be like, oh, yo, let's bet on January the 10th. So like 1 and 10, right? Okay, they spin the wheel, all right? Doesn't land on 10, right? It lands on 3, maybe, right? March for this for ETF. So table gets swept, right? And that's exactly what happened. I think that's the best analogy for what happened to the markets yesterday. The table was getting swept, gone, right? And then we can build up over time. So I feel like that's the situation here for us all. And I feel it's nothing overly dramatic to react to. Yeah, obviously there were a lot of liquidations, but that's okay. That's okay, right? And I feel like also right now people are very edgy, which is also not good for long-term growth, which is why overall video called I'm Being Relieved is good, because the people who are overly edgy on the market, they're not strong holders, right? You want strong holders to also come in during and to fuel the run, right? And like if these reports, it's kind of funny as well. Like the report of this ETF rejection came from Matrixport, right? And they were initially on target and then off target. It was kind of funny. You can actually see on Twitter at the same time they're posting, Matrixport says, yes, very likely we're going to get the Bitcoin ETF in January, like 3 days ago. And then today they're like, no, we're not going to get it. And you can see how even the same media sources, they're trying to capture on the hype. They're not trying to give a valid and real critical assessment of the situation. They're going straight for the clickbait. That's pretty much all media these days, right? They're going straight for the clickbait. They're saying, you know what? This is like not going to happen. And in terms of the evidence, right? It's like Wolf of Wall Street, Bob Melker says, there's no real information. It's just speculation. I do want to say that in terms of markets, I do feel like we have some signs that this ETF is not going to get approved, right? One of the signs is that transaction transaction streets, TX streets. Transaction in Bitcoin was why is TX streets bad for me? Okay, TX street. I want to see Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum transactions just wasn't very expensive. I would say that when a massive run comes, Ethereum transactions will start to grow in terms of the gas prices, because everyone wants to flood to the network. Like real people want to trade, and we'll see like gas costs maybe going from like right now like 18 to like 60 or 70. Right? I think that's when we organically have a strong community, strong audience. And we saw that in kind of like mid December when gas prices shot up. But yeah, we kind of see that early January is still a little bit cold. The markets are a little bit cold right now. And I feel like what's going to happen is like when this ETF news is about to come out, there'll be a lot of leaks. All right. And that's always the case, right? Like when something massive like this comes out, like Wall Street, I'm not going to pretend that the insiders are not going to trade on this. The insiders are going to trade. They're going to tell their friends. They're going to tell their family. They're going to tell every fund. They're all going to run and trade, and you're gonna see like trade activity go up on every chain, right? You're gonna see the gas prices shoot up. You're gonna see the activity shoot up because people want to front run that news, right? So if you think about it logically, you'll see these signs of like activity go up prior to an ETF. And I want to see here, like an ETF will come, right? We pretty much know that. This is Bitcoin's year, right? 2024, Bitcoin year. But we've waited for a long time, and I don't think we need to like stress out about like waiting too long for this. I feel like it's a situation where like people we've waited like if you look at the videos, right? We've been making videos on this channel for like years now, right? Like we've been talking about ETFs for a long ass time. And if we waited for like I think it's like 7 years, we can wait for a little bit longer. We can wait the next 3 months. So let's take a quick look at the ETF deadlines. ETF deadline. Good morning, guys. Good morning to Stan. Morning to Crypto Zero. Good morning to Blade Runner. I'm trying to get the streams up and running. So for me, I haven't done streams for a little bit of time now. So I just kind of want to start getting the stream running. And I want this stream maybe to be like the main one. We'll see. We'll see what time fits for everyone. I think this is probably a bad time for everyone because like everyone's a little bit like sleepy and it's like not the perfect time. But I do want to say, welcome back to the stream, guys. We're gonna do a lot more. And if you guys want to see daily streams and updates, Boxmining Plus is where we're gonna go. YouTube. You can definitely see today I'm a little bit more tired than usual. I still have a little bit of a flu, so that's why I want to keep everything short. But if you want to check out Boxmining live. Boxmining Plus has like pretty much a live going on like 3 times a day. But anyways, long story cut short here, guys. If you want the deadlines, likely I would say like the first deadline of the year, we're probably not gonna make it. Right, very very likely that. I just want to find it. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's one. So I don't think January 10th is gonna happen. All right, at this date. If it happens, it's good, right? If it happens, it's good. But at this point, it does seem to be the case that we just don't have that trade volume to suggest that this is happening. Unless this SEC is super good at keeping their mouth shut, which I completely doubt. But I would say that if the SEC was going to approve everything at the same time, they would do so. The news of this will leak like way beforehand, right? And we'll see trade activity, we'll see trade volumes spike as the insiders get to trade before us. So in actuality, I think very likely March is looking to be like the day, right? If you want to be like the day, it's going to be like March 15th, but that's where everything is going to happen. We see a lot of like requests right now for additional information, which is also why probably the insiders are already feeling that, oh yeah, if the SEC is asking questions, right, they're not going to approve before the questions are answered, right? So it's very likely that, you know, a new round of like amendments are going to be done in January. February, they spend a little time optimizing the strategy, and then March is when we go, right? So I feel like that's probably a much better like timeline for everything, and that's why we feel quite a lot of relief on the market right now, because like that means we our community as a whole, we have time to kind of increase interest into this as their buildup happens, and then we ride the wave up. So anyways, that's my 2 cents on the situation. Hi guys, what is up, guys? I think today's a very chill day. I think YouTube's very like weird with us recently, but anyways, guys, yeah, that's pretty much today's stream. I do want to keep everything short and sweet, guys, so make sure you guys smash up the likes, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We'll try to do a bit more streams, I'll try to do a bit more content, but I just want to just like voice this out for you guys there. And then yeah, Crypto Graham's back. So guys, welcome back. We're gonna do a lot more stuff, especially I actually want to get the dailies done before the ETFs. Like if there's anything I really want in life, I want to get the daily lives done before everything pops. So anyways, and if you guys haven't watched yesterday's video, yesterday's stream, I think that was actually getting a lot of attention. Watch the video about my top coins for 2024. in terms of the portfolio, I actually want to do a quick refresh on that too. So I actually can do this API refresh now. So even if you look at today's prices, right, I stacked my portfolio in November and December, and I'm still up, and I want to continue to stack this portfolio, right? Because I feel like now I actually have even more time to make sure that my positions are perfect. So this is my $1 million portfolio, fire and forget. This does not include Bitcoin and Ethereum because I felt like those are too big. I don't even need to mention Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then also, why this portfolio is here. I'm actually missing one of them, that's BNB. But why this is like a fire and forget is because the market cap of all these coins are above $1 billion. Minus one coin, and that's Engine Coin. But minus one coin, the market cap of all these coins are above $1 billion, and I feel like that's where like all the liquidity and all the stability is. So anyways, if you want to watch that video, that was from yesterday. And then, of course, we're going to have more videos coming up. The video that I really want to focus on, a set of videos that I want to focus on, is on airdrops. And you can see that going like wild on the Boxmining Plus channel. Like all the videos that have airdrops are getting like massive amounts of views because we know, right? And I think as a community, we all know that we want to collect all the power-ups, right? All that money from the airdrops, we want to collect that before the main ETF event comes. And then once the main event comes and the rising tide lifts everyone up, we are gonna like ride all that way up. So anyways, guys, that's all that's happening on this channel. So make sure you guys stay tuned for all the airdrop and stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys very, very soon. So we also have some Q&A. Let's do like 5 minutes of Q&A. I feel it's very interesting. YouTube, because I haven't streamed for a while, I feel like the views don't come in until like 10 minutes, 20 minutes after a stream starts, which is, yeah, just a little bit slow. But anyways, I have to live with that because I haven't been streaming as much recently. But I want to make this a continuous habit for you guys. So anyways, guys, leave some comments. Let's do 5 minutes of Q&A. Be very, very fast paced Q&A. Blade Runner asks, what about Fame AI? I think Fame AI is doing an amazing, you guys probably know that I invested in this project and I'm like trying to help incubate and talk to the team and guide them in the right direction, right? So Twitter, Fame, this is on Boxplat. Anyways, Fame, oop. Apparently I can't use this properly. Fame. So they're basically a platform that allows content creators to change their face, essentially, right? So if I'm the most like punchable face on YouTube, I can change it to a more handsome face, right? And stream and become a AI content influencer. And there's kind of two paths for them to take. One is like a pure like AI generated AI influencer, and you can actually use their Discord channel to create AI like generated art and influencer pictures with their influencers, right? But the long-term play of this is that they're going to create an army of AI influencers that are going to replace pretty much us. Why not, right? So one day you're going to be like, yo, hey, Ron's going to replace me. You won't even know, right? Who knows, right? But anyways, Cryptogram says YouTube is slacking on the notifications. There was major lag. I think the only thing that helps, guys, and you'll see this. We're going to do a lot of alpha on this channel very soon. But the stuff that helps. Oh wow, now people are coming here, right? Is make sure that you're subscribed and all notification bell is on, so you know when it's on. Because my biggest fault right now is I'm not streaming on consistent times, so that's always a little bit bad. So right now, there's talks. Logi says $689 million of liquidations in the past 24 hours. Yeah. That was quite a lot of liquidations, guys. I feel like all right. So tally 514. I think there was like different sources. If you look at crypto class. That's kind of funny, all right? I don't know if I want to admit this or not. I think I'll just say it. But, like, I feel like I don't care anymore. Like, I know these prices are moving. And then, like, maybe it's like I'm getting older, but I stopped caring about how much Bitcoin moves. Like I'm gonna be in here anyways, right? Like why does it affect me? Right? I think like I used to like maybe this is good and bad, right? Because like on YouTube, you want to be as emotional as possible. People want to buy into that drama and be like, oh my god, guys, it's pumped. Oh my god, guys, it's dumb. You know, like they want that type of content. But for me, like I stopped caring as much. I feel like I've stacked my portfolio. All right, this we kind of felt that the ETF wasn't really going to come anyways. We didn't see the volume. We didn't see like the insane activity. It felt like it was trade activity. It didn't feel organic. So this news when it came, I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I don't know. That was kind of my overall reaction. I was like out having dinner with my friends and like we saw that. Yeah, cool. You know, that means I have more time. I feel a little bit of relief because I have more time to buy in more coins, stack up. I haven't even made my videos on my like, you know, the smaller coins I'm buying. And yeah, I bought Fame. I'm holding Fame. I'm buying a lot more other coins. I bought like Weight. I bought like there's a lot of other small coins I bought, and I just don't want to list them all now. I'll do a full presentation on that. But like I felt like yeah, the real feeling was either indifference or relief. All right, and there it goes. Um, my case is just playing the devil's advocate. Why is everyone so sure about a Bitcoin ETF right now? Um, I feel like after the courts ruled against the SEC, the SEC doesn't have any good excuses to tell the people applying for the Bitcoin ETFs. So in terms of the institutional mind game, it makes sense. It's like it's not that we're all sure about it. We're all speculating, right? We're all speculating on what the SEC is going to do, but it just feels like it's about time. If the ATF is not approved, I think US is going to fall way back and behind on Web3, right? In this whole ecosystem, yeah, Americans are just going to fall like back into the Stone Age. It doesn't make any sense for them to continue in this path. If in Asia, what's happening is like Hong Kong is just allowing regulated exchanges to run. They're giving licenses out to the first one was Hashkey. There was a complete reversal on policy essentially. Hong Kong was not crypto friendly. Then they decided, okay, you know what? We can't miss the boat. Let's get on, right? And I feel like that's the same case for any country across the world. Like the momentum of crypto has reached a critical mass that people want to play with this technology, right? People want to play with borderless payments. People want to play with like smart contracts. People want to play with DeFi, right? So the Bitcoin ETF is just one of the ways that allows institutional investors to buy into Bitcoin, right? That's as simple as that. And why the ETF is so important, and I didn't realize this before when I started making videos, is because all these big Wall Street investors are spineless. Simple, right? They're spineless and they don't want to make a mistake that will cost their career, right? So all these investors, they like the people deploying money, all right, the people in charge of these large funds, they will always play the safe path. They'll always find blame, right? So if the SEC doesn't approve the Bitcoin ETF, right, there's not many things to blame, right? They run out of things to blame. It's actually very, very hard for them to deploy large. Like if you're thinking about the $1 trillion level, at the $1 trillion level, if they make a mistake, they lose their heads. So I don't blame them for being spineless, but they are, right? That's the blunt fact. They are spineless. They don't want to buy into Bitcoin unless there's an ETF there so they can click one button. Okay, let's buy some Bitcoin. Easy as that. They don't want to go and touch Coinbase and touch their custody solutions. They don't want to put it on a ledger because someone's going to get killed if you have $1 trillion of Bitcoin on a ledger, right? Like someone that's going to get stolen for sure. So they need institutional custody solutions. They need someone to blame. They need other funds to go first. And we've seen all of that, right? We've seen basically Kathy Woods talking from BlackRock's like, sorry, not BlackRock, from ARK Invest, like shilling nonstop Bitcoin. They need someone to blame. And then once that critical mass of people, all right, the SEC's kind of give its official stamp of approval, put the ETF on, BlackRock says good, everyone says good, all the fund managers like, oh yeah, sure, everyone's doing it, so I'll do it. Boom. That's pretty much why it happens, right? So yeah, that's why it's really important. Anyways, guys, so there's a lot of delusion on the markets. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of overhype for a while. I feel like we, as a community as a whole, we should definitely focus on growing what is valuable about crypto. And then once the masses come, they'll be educated. So, anyways, guys, that's my 2 cents on this situation. I would love to do a lot more videos with you guys in the future. We got Thai girlfriend. That's becoming the main topic. I guess that's the case, guys. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I definitely want to see us going up, but at the same time, I do feel a lot of relief that we are kind of pulling back, getting a little bit more entry points, and of course, getting ready for more. Like if ETF is gonna come, if it's gonna come in March, that means we have like 2 months to get ready. So, do you feel relieved? Tell me, leave a comment in the comment section below. And also, guys, if you guys are in the live, we're going to do something quite special for both the Boxmining and the Boxmining Plus channel. Leave an Ethereum or Arbitrum or anything, an Ethereum address or a Solana address in the comments or in the live stream. There'll be more rewards for leaving it on the live stream. So make sure you're subscribed and click the notification bell for lives. So when you're in the live, just smash, like throw in your address. Make sure it's not doxable, but just throw your address. We're gonna have some goodies coming into this channel. So just throw it up there during the live and throw it down there if you are not watching this live. But I definitely want to prepare some good stuff for you guys on this channel. Later on, asked Michael, do you think 2024 will be a big run or not? Absolutely. I want to do this. I want to do the hard thing. Can we do the hard thing? No, that doesn't work. Okay, so I've been learning. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, hey, we got hearts. Hearts are coming. This will be a year like of lots of hearts, lots of love for Bitcoin. I definitely see it. There's so many things stacked for Bitcoin right now. Not just the ETFs, but we also have the halving coming. We also have this massive realization that, oh my God, America's in like a massive $1 trillion debt cycle. People need to flood to other assets other than just US dollars, right? And then last of all, I feel like Asia has a huge momentum here when they want to have a head start, right? If this is the race, I feel like Asia's cheating here. Right? The Asians are all like, yo, you know what? Let's make everything like friendly, regulatory friendly right fucking now. Right fucking now before the Americans get ready. So head starts for Asia. We see that complete policy reversal. Like, you won't have that policy reversal if China doesn't think that crypto is going to change the world. I'll leave it as that. But anyways, yeah, we finally see regulated exchanges coming into Hong Kong. We finally see the banks being friendly to crypto. There's a huge change. Like if you've been in this space for a long time, you know there's a complete reversal in policy changes in Asia. Banks back in 2017, they're like, no. The moment they hear that you have money like coming from crypto, they'll just block off your account. They're like, oh my God, like out, get out, right? But now you move my money from like crypto to the banks. They're like, yeah, welcome. Show me your trading records, right? Show me how you made your money, and then money comes in, no problem, right? Complete reversal. And by the way, they have a 4% interest rate too, because they need money. The banks actually need money right now, so they want the crypto dollars, right? So we have a huge optics reversal in Asia. So all these things are stacking for Bitcoin in 2024. Anyways, smash up that button. This channel is gearing up for that too. Right? Quite frankly, I've been gearing up financially for that because I realized that I didn't have as many coins as I wanted, which is why I spent most of November and December getting that list of coins out, right? And of course, building charts and spreadsheets. Like this is yet again one of my charts and spreadsheets with updated price tracking, right? I'm building all this so that I can be in a very good position for this run. Also on that channel, you can see that I'm moving money. Like say for example, I have Manta, move like 200 ETH onto Manta bridge. The whole DeFi wave is really much in simple words, it's back. It's back, guys. So make sure you guys are tuned to Boxmining Plus. A lot of the videos are there. The videos there are more edgy, right? That's the whole point. The whole point of those videos, they're like they might offend some people, all right? They're more edgy, but they also have more alpha drops because we're not afraid of like talking about stuff that's like on the bleeding edge. I feel like with box mining, I want to be a bit more mainstream. But with Boxmining Plus, it was just like, yo, here's what we were doing um, with the Manta airdrop. I mean, I literally bridged over 225 Ethereum there. And I showed you guys basically on that channel what I was doing with the bridged stone and the bridged ether, and the whole ecosystem, how to like stack up the yields, right? Literally making more and more from my 250 ETH. Anyways, guys, that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm stacking up. I'm trying to get more used to live streams as well. So yeah, building up to that, and we're gonna have an amazing 2024. So guys, happy New Year, guys. I hope I hope you guys weren't too freaked out by yesterday's dump. I hope you guys did not get caught in that liquidation. For me, I'm focusing a lot on spot right now. I'm not actually doing heavily on leverage trades just because it feels right. I feel like it's one of those things like if I'm on spot, I feel like if I buy, I can just sleep at night. But if I'm on leverage, I feel like I can't sleep because I don't want to get liquidated. So yeah, that's kind of my strategy going forward. Anyway, guys, Llama666 says it's like Disney Plus. Yeah, it's like Disney Plus, guys. We changed the name of the channel like a few times. It was initially Testnet, and then we changed it to Plus because like Plus sounds cooler. But yeah, it's completely without wokeism. Zero wokeism on this channel. And it's gonna be great. We're gonna actually on this channel today, we're actually gonna do date diaries with Nat. Natalie is doing a show called Date Diaries where she asks provocative questions that are not crypto related. We're gonna have the box mining story on that channel today, guys. So make sure you subscribe to that. That's gonna come in probably like 3-4 hours. It's gonna be super fun, super exciting, and then we'll see which are the top 3 countries most competitive crypto countries and 3 worst. Actually, you know, one country I really want to see. So Logi333 is asking this question. So at Boxmining, which are the 3 most competitive crypto countries and the 3 worst? I would say in terms of crypto friendliness right now, there are countries I haven't been to, but I think El Salvador is doing some insane stuff there, right? I have a lot of friends in El Salvador, and they're like saying, yo, you gotta come check it out. So unfortunately, I haven't gone there. But Asia, I would say, in terms of the countries, like Hong Kong is starting. Their complete policy reversal coming in, but we're still trumped by Singapore. Singapore is like, you know, their banks are like trading crypto, right? DBS, as an example, is that they have a crypto custody arm and you can just directly deposit crypto into there, right? So I would say like Asian countries, so maybe like El Salvador, Singapore, Hong Kong would be like starting to become one of the competitive crypto countries. And then the worst I would say is America. America, USA, and Texas. Bad joke, sorry. But America has just been terrible in the last year. And also China. I'll put China up there too. China is using Hong Kong as a test bed to reverse, but they have been very anti-crypto in the past few years. So like the Chinese are still traumatized from the previous few years and they still don't know what's going on. So a quick summary of what's happening is that Hong Kong is part of China, but Hong Kong being one country, 2 systems, is a special region that has a different regulation and a different stock market system and a different banking system. So which is why China is using Hong Kong to test Web3. And the directive mainly for Hong Kong came from China. We know this because the first exchange that gets approved, Hashkey, right? Hashkey, what are they close? Who are they close to, right? It's Xiaofeng, right? Dr. Xiaofeng, early investor into Ethereum, very big Chinese fund manager. These are all Chinese companies moving into the Hong Kong crypto Web3 scene, which is super interesting. But anyways, so Hong Kong is great, but China is still stuck in the, you know, let's be anti-crypto, and they're using Hong Kong as a test bed. But if this experiment goes well, and China gets reactivated, holy shit, that's gonna be a totally different scenario. So anyways, we'll keep everything on top. I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'll show you guys everything that's happening here in Asia and around the world. It's gonna